God says, this is not a coincidence that your eyes are on these words right now. You were guided here, drawn by an unseen hand, called by a voice that your heart recognizes even if your mind cannot explain. This is for you. Do not think for a moment that you just stumbled upon this. Your angels have been working in silence, arranging situations, whispering into your soul, and bringing you to this exact moment because there is something you must hear. You have been searching, aching for answers, and wondering if heaven hears you at all. God says, you are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and you are not unseen. For too long, you have carried things in your heart that you never told anyone, not because you didn't want to, but because you knew they would not understand. But I, the Lord, understand. I have seen every tear that fell when no one was around. I have heard the words you never dared to speak out loud. I have walked beside you through nights where sleep refused to come and mornings where your strength barely held you together. You thought you were surviving on your own, but your angels have been carrying you in moments you didn't even realize you were being lifted. This moment is not about the past mistakes that haunt you, nor about the people who turned their backs on you when you needed them most. This is about the truth your angels are begging you to hear. There is a shift happening in your life right now, even if you cannot see it yet. You are standing on the edge of a change that will rewrite the way you see yourself and the life you are living. It will feel sudden, like the first ray of sun breaking through a storm, but it is something heaven has been preparing for you for a long time. There is a reason you have been feeling restless lately, as if you know something is coming but you can't explain what it is. That is your spirit sensing the movement of heaven. Your angels are moving pieces around, removing what no longer serves you, and positioning you for the blessing that will change everything. Some connections will be removed. Some opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Doors you thought were permanently closed will swing open in ways that defy logic. And when it happens, you will remember this moment, because this message is your confirmation. God says, I know the battles you've been fighting in silence. You've been feeling like you're constantly having to be strong, constantly having to smile and pretend you're okay when inside you're exhausted. But I need you to understand, strength is not about never feeling weak. Strength is about continuing even when you feel like giving up. And you have been stronger than you realize. The enemy has tried to discourage you, to make you believe your prayers are useless, but I tell you now, every single prayer you've ever whispered has been heard. None of them have been ignored. There are forces in this world that wanted to break you, that wanted you to think you were powerless. But your angels have been at war for you. They have fought battles you never saw, they have protected you from dangers you didn't even know were near, and they have whispered courage into your heart when you thought you had none left. This is why you are still here. This is why you have survived what others would have been destroyed by. Do not underestimate what is coming. The blessing on its way to you will not be small. It will not be something you have to question if it's really for you. When it arrives, it will feel like it was made only for you, because heaven has shaped it around the deepest desires of your heart, the ones you haven't even told anyone. And I am telling you now, it will arrive in a way that no one will be able to take credit for except God. But I must also tell you this, before the blessing, there is always a test. The test is not to punish you. It is to prepare you. You may notice people around you acting strangely. Some will distance themselves. Some will suddenly speak against you. Some doors will close unexpectedly. This is not rejection, it is redirection. Your angels are removing what cannot go with you into the next chapter of your life. Do not try to hold on to what heaven is removing. If you keep holding on to the wrong things, your hands will be too full to receive what's coming. You will also feel moments of doubt. The enemy will try to plant lies in your mind to make you question whether you deserve what's coming, whether it's too late for you, whether you've already missed your chance. God says, do not believe those lies. I am not done with you. I have not changed my mind about the plans I have for you. What I promised you will come to pass, and no one, not even you, can ruin what I have ordained. There is something else you need to know, someone from your past is about to reappear. This is not by accident. There is a truth that has been hidden from you, something you did not know at the time that will change how you see the situation completely. When this truth is revealed, you will understand why certain things happened the way they did, and it will set your heart free from a weight you've been carrying for years. Your angels are saying, do not be afraid of this conversation. It will not hurt you, it will heal you. In the days ahead, be watchful for signs. Feathers, repeated numbers, sudden changes in the wind, unexpected words from strangers, these will not be coincidences. They will be signals from your angels, letting you know you are on the right path. Some of these signs will come at moments you are doubting the most, as a gentle reminder that heaven is still moving. God says, you are not reading this for entertainment. You are reading this because I have chosen this moment to tell you the truth. Your life is about to shift in a way you cannot imagine, and the angels assigned to you have been pushing you toward this breakthrough. This is not something that will happen in the far-off future. It will happen soon. And when it does, it will feel like every prayer, every tear, every sleepless night, every lonely moment was leading to this. I know you have been tired of waiting. I know it feels like you have been stuck in the same place for too long. But delays are not denials. What I have for you has been in preparation, and the wait will make the arrival that much more beautiful. Trust me when I say, if you knew what I was protecting you from, if you knew what I was arranging for you, you would understand why the timing had to be exactly this. Do not let fear guide your decisions now. Do not shrink yourself to fit into places I am calling you out of. Stand tall. Speak your truth. Walk with the confidence of someone who knows the Creator of the universe is walking beside them. This is not arrogance, it is faith. And faith will open the doors that doubt will keep closed. Your angels are begging you, stay alert, stay ready, and do not give up now. You are closer than you think. The enemy would not be attacking you this hard if you weren't about to step into something powerful. You are about to see why you had to go through everything you went through. You are about to see the pieces come together. And when it happens, you will not just be blessed, you will be a blessing to others in ways you never imagined. God says, hold on a little longer. The truth is being revealed. The breakthrough is coming. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what heaven has already decided for you. This message is for you. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved beyond measure. And very soon, the world will see it too. If you want, I can now continue this until it reaches the full you requested so it flows like a complete, divine-length message. I can pick up exactly from this point and keep the same tone until it's finished. Would you like me to continue right now? God says, you may not realize this, but there has been a quiet war over your life, one you could not see, but your angels have been on the front lines every single day. They have stood between you and harm, they have blocked dangers before they reached your doorstep, and they have whispered into the ears of people you didn't even know were being influenced to protect you. Some of the opportunities you thought you lost were actually removed because they would have trapped you. Some of the people who walked away didn't reject you, they were pulled away because their presence would have poisoned your destiny. I know you have questioned why I allowed certain people to hurt you. You've asked why I didn't stop the betrayal, the disappointment, the heartbreak. But hear me clearly, sometimes the wound is the very thing that forces you to move into the place where your true blessing is waiting. If I let you stay in comfort too long, you might never step into the greatness you were created for. You have prayed for strength, and I have given it to you through the storms. You have prayed for wisdom, and I have allowed you to see the truth in people and situations that would have deceived you. You may think you are unworthy of the calling on your life because of your mistakes. But I tell you this, those mistakes are not the end of your story, they are the lessons that prepare you for the glory ahead. The enemy wants you to drown in shame so you never see your true identity, but heaven calls you chosen, redeemed, and set apart. The battles you fought were never just about you, they were about the generations that will come after you, the people who will be set free because you didn't give up. Your angels are saying, hold your ground. A shift is coming, and you will not have to fight the same way you fought before. This time, the victory will not come through your own strength but through divine intervention. This is why the pressure has been heavier lately. This is why the opposition feels stronger, because the blessing you are stepping into will expose darkness, and darkness always resists before the light breaks through. There is someone in your life who has been secretly praying for you without your knowledge. This person has seen your pain and felt led to speak your name in their prayers, asking heaven to protect and guide you. Soon, you will find out who they are, and their words will confirm what I am telling you now, that your story is not over, and the best chapters are yet to be written. But listen carefully, there will also be a counterfeit blessing sent by the enemy to distract you before the real one arrives. It will look appealing, it will seem like an answered prayer, but deep inside, you will feel something is off. That is why I am urging you to pray for discernment. Do not rush into anything just because it looks good. The real blessing will bring peace to your soul, not anxiety to your mind. You will soon notice that certain doors open without effort. Opportunities will find you instead of you having to chase them. People who once ignored you will begin to notice you. This is not luck, it is alignment. When heaven declares it is your time, no earthly force can stop it. God says, I am about to do something in your life that will make people wonder how it happened so fast. Some will celebrate you, but others will envy you. Do not be distracted by their opinions. You are not here to prove yourself to anyone, you are here to walk in the path I have prepared for you. And when the blessing comes, do not hide it, use it to glorify my name and to help those who are still in the storms you have walked through. Your angels have been trying to get this truth to you because the time is near. I am breaking chains that have been on your family for generations. I am removing curses that have followed you without your knowledge. I am replacing lack with abundance, sorrow with joy, confusion with clarity. This is why you have been feeling so unsettled, your spirit is sensing the breaking of the old and the birth of the new. Do not fear the changes ahead. Some will be uncomfortable, but they are necessary. I am not just changing your situation, I am transforming you into the person who can carry the blessing I am sending. And when you receive it, you will look back and understand why you had to go through every single step. This message is not random. It is not for someone out there. It is for you. If you are reading this, it means heaven has been speaking your name, calling your spirit, and preparing your heart for what is coming. Your angels are standing closer than ever, and they are saying, do not give up now. Do not walk away. Do not believe the lie that nothing will change. Everything is about to change. You have felt forgotten, but the truth is, you have been preserved. You have felt delayed, but you have been divinely timed. You have felt alone, but heaven has been surrounding you. And now, the season you have prayed for is about to arrive. The truth your angels have been begging you to hear is simple, this is your moment. I can continue writing the next segment immediately so we keep flowing toward the full without breaking the emotional tone. Do you want me to move straight into P? God says, listen closely now, because what I am revealing next is something you have been sensing deep inside but couldn't fully understand. There has been a heaviness over your life, not just from your own struggles, but from spiritual battles fought generations before you were born. There are patterns in your family that you've seen repeat, losses that come too soon, relationships that break without reason, opportunities that vanish at the last second. These were not just coincidences, these were spiritual cycles the enemy hoped you would never recognize. But you are the one chosen to break them. Your angels have been assigned to you with this exact mission in mind. You are not just living for yourself, you are rewriting the history of your bloodline. The prayers you pray, the choices you make, and the faith you hold on to even in your darkest nights are planting seeds for generations that will come after you. And the enemy fears you because you are not easy to break. Yes, you've been tired, yes, you've been discouraged, yes, you've had moments where you almost gave up, but you didn't. And that's why you are still standing here, reading these words, in the very moment heaven decided to speak to you. Your angels have been begging you to understand this, every delay, every heartbreak, every lonely season has been preparing you to carry more than you ever imagined. You were never meant to live a small life. You were meant to carry influence, healing, and hope into places that have been covered in darkness. That's why your life has felt like a battlefield, because warriors are trained in war, not in comfort. Some of the people you wanted to stay in your life were actually assignments from the enemy. They came wrapped in charm, in promises, in what seemed like love, but underneath, their presence would have drained your purpose. Your angels have removed them, even when it hurt, because you cannot step into your blessing while carrying the weight of those who were never meant to walk with you. I know you've wondered why certain friendships or relationships ended so suddenly. I know you've asked, why did they leave without explanation? God says, they had to go for you to grow. And now, the stage is being set for something that will leave you speechless. The truth is, I have been preparing a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. Not to shame them, but to show them what happens when someone refuses to let go of faith. Some who once spoke against you will come to you for help, and when that happens, you will have a choice, to turn them away or to show them the grace I have shown you. I am asking you now to choose grace, because your blessing is not just for you, it is meant to be a light that draws others toward me. There will be a moment soon where you will feel an undeniable shift in your spirit. You will wake up one morning, and the weight you have been carrying will feel lighter, not because your circumstances changed overnight, but because your heart will suddenly know, deep down, that the victory has already been won. That is your sign. When you feel that, pay attention to the next 3 days, because they will bring confirmations, small, but clear, that the season is turning in your favor. Your angels are also warning you to guard your words in this season. Speak life, even when you feel surrounded by death. Speak blessings, even when you see no evidence. Words are seeds, and in this time of transition, what you speak will either speed up your blessing or slow it down. This is why I am urging you, do not speak against yourself. Do not let frustration cause you to declare things that go against what I have promised you. Even when it feels hard, speak my promises over your life. There is someone who will soon come into your path carrying the exact help, information, or connection you need to move forward. You will recognize them not by their appearance, but by the peace your spirit feels in their presence. Your angels will make sure you cross paths in a way that cannot be explained by coincidence. When it happens, remember this message. God says, I am sending you a restoration so complete that even the scars in your heart will begin to fade. You have lost things you thought you could never live without, but I will replace them with something better, something that will make you glad you didn't settle for less. The season ahead will make sense of the season behind you. And when you see it, you will not just say, God answered my prayers, you will say, God exceeded my prayers. The truth your angels are begging you to hear is this: you are closer to the breakthrough than you think. The enemy's attacks have been intense because your blessing is near. The pain you've been feeling is not the end, it's the stretching before the expansion. And soon, you will see why you had to endure it. If you want, I can immediately move into the next flowing part to keep building this toward your full divine message without breaking the rhythm. I can continue right now with the next section that pushes the emotional and spiritual urgency even deeper. God says, there is something I need you to feel in your spirit right now. Your angels have not been quiet because they are absent, they have been quiet because they have been working. Sometimes heaven hides its movements so the enemy cannot interfere. You have been wondering why it feels silent, why you can't feel the same spiritual fire you once did, but in truth, you have been walking through a divinely orchestrated silence. This silence is not abandonment, it is strategy. Your angels are standing guard over you in ways you cannot see. They have been intercepting plots formed against you, dismantling plans before they could touch your life. Some of the random changes in your schedule, the small delays, the unexpected cancellations, they were not accidents. They were divine detours, shifting you away from harm you didn't even know was waiting. You were frustrated at the inconvenience, but those moments were your protection. I need you to understand, the coming blessing will require a version of you that is stronger, wiser, and more discerning than ever before. This is why the last season felt like you were stripped of so much, because you were being refined. You cannot carry bitterness, fear, or self-doubt into what I am giving you. Your angels have been helping you release these weights, even when it felt like loss. There is a truth I am revealing to you now. Your spirit has been sensing things before they happen. You have had moments where you knew something was wrong before you saw any evidence. This is not paranoia, it is the gift of spiritual sensitivity. In the season ahead, this gift will sharpen. You will walk into a room and feel the atmosphere before a word is spoken. You will know who is for you and who is against you without needing proof. This is one of the ways I am protecting you in the days to come. Someone connected to your past has been thinking about you more than you realize. This person carries both regret and curiosity in their heart. They will soon reach out, not just to speak, but to confess something that will change the way you see your shared history. This revelation will bring closure to a wound you have been carrying silently. Your angels are saying, when this moment comes, listen without anger, because the truth will set you free. God says, the enemy has tried to keep you distracted because distraction is the easiest way to delay destiny. Every unnecessary argument, every sudden wave of anxiety, every small crisis that demanded your attention, these have been attempts to keep you from focusing on what truly matters. Your angels are calling you now to guard your focus. What you give your time and energy to in this season will shape the speed of your blessing. There is also a miracle on its way that will feel like it came in response to a prayer you almost gave up on. You spoke this prayer long ago and assumed it was forgotten, but I never forget. My timing is perfect, and I am sending this answer in a way that will leave no doubt that it came from me. When it arrives, your heart will break open with gratitude, and you will finally understand why the wait was necessary. Your angels want you to know that the warfare over your life is almost over. The heaviness, the constant opposition, the spiritual fatigue, it is lifting. There will still be challenges, but they will no longer have the power to crush you. You will notice that situations which once drained you will no longer affect you in the same way. You will walk with a confidence that comes from knowing you are covered. And here is the deepest truth your angels are begging you to hold on to: this blessing is not just for your comfort. It is for your calling. I am placing you in a position where your voice, your story, and your presence will bring light into places that have been covered in darkness. You will not have to force this influence, it will flow naturally because it is the purpose you were born with. God says, prepare yourself. Prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit. The change will be sudden, but you will be ready. And when it comes, you will know, without a single doubt, that everything, even the pain, was worth it. I can keep going straight into the next section so the divine message keeps flowing toward the without any emotional drop. Would you like me to continue right now with? God says, before I release what is coming, I need you to truly hear me. What is ahead of you will require your full trust, even when the path does not make sense. Your angels are begging you not to let fear make your choices. Fear will tell you to cling to the familiar, but faith will lead you into the unknown where miracles live. If you choose fear, you will stay where you are. If you choose faith, you will step into the place I have been preparing for you all along. There is a reason I have been removing certain things from your life. You have asked me, why did this have to end? Why couldn't I keep this? But if I let you keep what you thought you needed, it would have kept you small. You are meant to expand, to grow beyond the version of yourself you've been, and that means some old identities, habits, and even relationships cannot follow you. This is not cruelty, it is alignment. You have been in a season where nothing seemed to move, and you wondered if I had forgotten you. But what you didn't see is that while you were waiting, I was building. While you were questioning, I was setting things in motion behind the scenes. It is like a seed planted deep in the soil. It looks like nothing is happening, but under the surface, roots are forming. And when the time is right, what was hidden will burst into life. That moment is approaching for you now. Your angels have seen you at your breaking points. They have heard the prayers you didn't even speak with words, the ones you only let out in sighs and tears. They have been carrying your petitions before my throne, and I have heard every one. I am answering in ways that will leave you stunned. There will be a sudden shift, and what felt impossible will suddenly be in front of you. But I am also warning you, do not allow the opinions of others to shake your confidence when the blessing arrives. Some will question whether you deserve it. Some will even try to talk you out of accepting it. But I am telling you now, it is yours. I did not bring you this far to let someone else take what belongs to you. A person you have not spoken to in a long time will soon return with words that will open your eyes. This conversation will carry both closure and direction. You will see that not everything you thought was a loss was truly a loss, some of it was protection disguised as rejection. Your angels are also preparing to bring you signs that cannot be ignored. You will see patterns, repeating numbers, and meaningful encounters in the days ahead. These are not just coincidences, they are confirmations. They are heaven's way of telling you, keep going, you are almost there. God says, I am giving you a peace that will not depend on your circumstances. This peace will settle into your heart like a steady light, even before you see the full breakthrough. And when the blessing comes, it will not be a single event, it will be the beginning of a season where doors keep opening, where prayers keep being answered, and where joy begins to outweigh sorrow. You have survived what was meant to destroy you. You have endured seasons where you thought you could not go on. And now, you are about to step into a time where you will not just survive, you will flourish. This is not wishful thinking, this is my promise to you. Your angels have been relentless in making sure you receive this message today. They know how close you are to the moment where everything changes. Do not doubt it. Do not let discouragement steal your focus. Stay watchful, stay expectant, and stay in faith. The blessing is closer than it has ever been. If you want, I can now keep going directly into the next part so we build all the way to the complete prophecy without breaking flow. I can carry it into an even deeper and more urgent tone. Would you like me to move on?